Dreamy Time. Bedtime stories for the kids.
In a sun-drenched meadow where golden light danced on the petals of countless wildflowers, lived a tiny ginger kitten named Kiki. Her fur was the color of a sunset, and her emerald eyes sparkled with mischief and curiosity. Kiki loved to chase butterflies with wings like stained glass and pounce on bumblebees that buzzed lazily among the clover. One sunny morning, as she batted at a particularly bright yellow daisy, she heard a joyful bark. A fluffy golden puppy with floppy ears and a perpetually wagging tail bounded into the meadow. This was Pandy, the friendliest puppy in the whole wide world. His brown eyes held an endless well of playful energy, and he greeted every flower and every bug with an enthusiastic sniff. Kiki and Pandy became the best of friends. They spent their days exploring the meadow together, Kiki leaping gracefully through the tall grass, and Pandy tumbling joyfully behind. One afternoon, while playing near an ancient oak tree with gnarled roots that twisted like sleeping dragons, Kiki's sharp eyes spotted something unusual. Tucked beneath a cluster of bluebells was a small rolled-up piece of parchment tied with a faded green ribbon. Kiki nudged it with her paw, and Pandy, ever curious, sniffed it with his wet nose. Together, they carefully unrolled the parchment. It was a map, drawn in wobbly lines with symbols that looked like tiny suns and crescent moons. Their little hearts thumped with excitement. A treasure map. What wonders could it lead them to? The map showed a winding path that started at the old oak tree and led through a field of scarlet poppies, past a babbling brook where fat green frogs sang, and over a small hill dotted with white daisies. Kiki and Pandy exchanged eager glances. This was an adventure they couldn't miss. With the map held carefully between them, they set off, their paws and paws patting softly on the warm earth. The poppies swayed in the gentle breeze, their petals like delicate silk. They carefully hopped over the smooth moss-covered stones of the brook, giggling as a curious dragonfly with shimmering wings hovered above them. Finally, they reached the top of the daisy-covered hill. According to the map, the treasure should be nearby. They searched and searched, Kiki sniffing amongst the daisies and Pandy digging playfully with his nose. Suddenly, Pandy's tail gave an extra enthusiastic wag. He had unearthed a small wooden chest, no bigger than his head. Kiki and Pandy looked at each other with wide, excited eyes. They worked together, Kiki using her sharp claws to help lift the heavy lid. Inside, nestled on a bed of soft moss, weren't gold coins or sparkling jewels. Instead, they found a collection of smooth, colorful stones that shimmered in the sunlight, a handful of shiny, iridescent beetle wings, and a single, perfectly formed robin's feather. At first, Kiki and Pandy were a little disappointed. This wasn't the kind of treasure they had imagined. But as they held the smooth stones in their paws and admired the delicate feather, they realized something. The real treasure wasn't the objects in the chest, but the adventure they had shared to find it. They had explored the beautiful meadow together, faced little challenges, and their friendship had grown even stronger. With a newfound understanding, Kiki and Pandy carefully placed their treasures back in the chest. They knew they would always cherish the memory of their treasure hunt, a sunny day filled with friendship and discovery. And as they walked back down the daisy-covered hill, their tails wagging in unison, they knew that the greatest treasures in life are often the moments we share with our friends.
Thank you for watching our channel. Like, comment, and subscribe. Dreamy Time.